What up, y'all? It's Onser Grove, OSGOE, checking in with the American people and our allies. Speed trap in effect. Noted. Yeah. It's 54 degrees outside. It's cool. Man, we've actually had a pretty good winter. Seriously, like the weather's been great. I mean, it rained one day where it just like rained all day and like pretty much into the night. But other than that, man, I mean, that's not really extreme. I mean, it was relatively extreme. It was like fog and like it was dark at like noon. It was like afternoon and it was like dark and then it just rained all day. But it wasn't really miserable though. I mean, it was kind of beautiful. It was weird. I mean, it wasn't even really weird. It was just kind of beautiful rain. Kind of like The Mist, the movie. Yeah, this is C4CW casting 495 celebrities worldwide. We 495. If you are true fans, most certainly appreciate you. So, yeah, man, been checking out some end of the year, fourth quarter, like trailers, movies, stuff that like, people when they're working throughout the year don't really have time to like check out. But yeah, man, I'm watching some shows and stuff like that, man. Got up on some stuff on Google that's for free. The production companies have made available some trailers and stuff like that. Cause I'm frugal, man. I'm a penny pincher. So but man, I've seen some pretty cool trailers. I've seen some pretty stupid ones. Pretty cool and pretty stupid trailers. Seen some cool, man, I'm really back into this video game thing. I think that video games are going to be bigger than ever before. I think that society is gravitating back toward video games. I mean, adults too. Like, I think video games, because the world has more people in it now than there were in the world in the 70s and 80s. And I think more adults are getting involved in video games, man. I think video games are kind of like, what do they call that? In human psychology, an outlet, like a positive human, like, is an outlet. But yeah, video games, I think, are conducive to world peace. Oh, yes, I do. No, but I mean, I'm saying, like, if people are playing video games and they're just chilling, like, if they're just cooling, video games, man, can chill people out, man. If people, like, just know how to, like, calm down and be cool and just like play games and enjoy, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, man. Video games are definitely remarkable. But yeah, I was talking to some people, man. Has anyone seen how they've brought back ColecoVision, Intellivision, Activision, and Atari? Did those companies get together and say we're all going to do this at the same time? Like, how did that work out? That's amazing that they did that. I mean, it's almost like, it's just surreal. It's like, really? Atari was released in 2020? Like, and there are new cartridge games that were just made. I mean, man, wow. And you can go and buy a ColecoVision, like, mini. Like, you can buy a ColecoVision video game system right now that's brand new. It's like, what? Dude, what? Tell me that isn't some time loop type stuff, man. Tell me that isn't like some 1983 time loop type stuff. And you can get all of them. You can get Activision, Intellivision. I'm not making this up. These companies re-release their game systems. One of them comes preloaded with like 50 games or something like that. And one of them is called the Flashback. What is it? Flashback 9? Why is it called Flashback 9? Am I reading that right? I don't know. I saw the information online. I'll have to look more into it. You think as much of a video game nerd, IT geek that I am, that I would already know this information. I don't. I'm a workaholic. So, throughout the year, man, I had to do the stuff that I do. Make my stock market investments, continuously like checking my portfolio, You know, I'm an older dude, man. I'm almost a half a century old. So I'm semi-retired, man, but, you know, still got to work. I'm just saying. I mean, I say I'm semi-retired in that, like, it feels like it. But, nah, man, I've been traveling. Rhyme traveling. Chronicles of a rhyme traveler. See what I'm saying? I'll be getting down with some country music here and there. You know, I'm good with it. And once a grove, man. What are y'all doing? You know, any y'all doing anything festive? Of course, man. Someone out there is doing something festive. Somewhere in the world. A lot of parties, man. When I travel to these different states, in these different cities, in these different jurisdictions, I see a lot of parties, man. People just like partying it up. Traffic was nuts. Was it yesterday? Traffic is always nuts on the East Coast. Oh yeah, and here's some intel for y'all. Yeah, well, actually, what kind of intel can I share with regard to traffic if someone doesn't live on the East Coast? It's like something out of a movie, man. It really fucking is. It just, I mean, bumper to bumper shit, just bumper to bumper. Like, I still ask myself, why do these people do this? Like, what is it? Why is it worth it to them? I mean, people traveling an hour in bumper to bumper traffic, man, to like go and have a beer or to like eat with their friends. I'm like, dude, why don't you just do that at your fucking home? You know what I mean? Or like where you live. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. You know, humans are free to do whatever they want, like in terms of like spending habits and like commerce and like travel. But I'm like, in my opinion, I'm like, man, if I buy a home, like a luxurious home in Manhattan, well, no disrespect, but I'm not traveling to Jersey, man, to get a beer or a bite to eat. I mean, no disrespect. I'm just like, you know, the whole purpose in my view of like, I mean, I understand if you're on vacation in some foreign land or some other state, but it's like, I don't know. I guess driving to Jersey is a vacation for some people. But yo, check it out. Here's the other thing though. I'm talking about people who do this all the time. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Just, you know, what's the purpose in having your fucking home where you have it, dude, if you're not going to enjoy the shit that's around your home in your state? You know what I mean? Like, why did you even fucking move to the place where you live anyway? You know what I mean? So now you want to travel every fucking other day to some other state for happy hour? Fucking come on, dude. Give me a break. And the other thing is that it's in crazy, ridiculous traffic. And then like when you're talking to people and they're like, oh yeah, like I live here and you know, this is what my commute's like. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I don't even drive during rush hour traffic. They're like, you don't? And I'm like, no, why would I? No, I don't drive during rush hour traffic. They seem like shocked. And I'm like, is there a reason why I should? Like, is there a reason why you should? I mean, dude, some people, man, they think that they're getting paid. And I'm just like, how much money are you really making, man, at the end of the year after you sat in rush hour traffic for the full 12? I mean, come on, dude. It's like they lie to themselves and they tell themselves that they're making all this money. And I'm like, dude, you're not. I mean, no disrespect, but I'm just saying mathematically, you're not. You're sitting in traffic, dude, for, you know, say you've got an hour commute. Let's say sometimes it extends to more than an hour. Okay, we're talking about 2 hours a day. Okay, so that's 14 hours. You're not getting paid. You know, 28, 56, right? Am I doing that right? 2 hour commute per day because you go 1 hour and then you come back an hour. So times 7 is 14, then 28, 56, right? 50 fucking 6, man. Hours that you're not getting paid for. 56 goddamn fucking hours that you're not getting paid for. Some people have crazier commute times than that. So, what's your work week? I'm sorry, what is your work week worth to you? So, do the math. Let's say it's $10 an hour. What's 10 times, what's 10 times 50? I mean, so you're looking at half a G. I'm just saying, like, most people are getting, look, out on the East Coast, people are getting paid crazy dollars. So it's not like they're sitting in traffic for $500 a week. Some people are getting paid well over $40 an hour. All right, so it's 4 times that. So it's $2,000 a week, or I'm sorry, a month of their time. All right, simple math. Okay, 2,000. I'm saying there are people who sit in traffic to make $40 or more per hour. And then, at the end of the year, times 10, $20,000 worth of fucking their time, plus more money. I'm just doing some simple roundings. And, $20,000 a year to sit in traffic to make how much money? Is it worth it? Okay, then there are the taxes on top of it. And then, if you own a home, property taxes. How much are you really making? I'm just saying, on One Sir Grove, do the math. For some people, it might help them to have a job closer to their home where they make slightly less on the surface, but they're actually saving $20,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. Come on.